Welcome back to our Advent celebration. Today, we're going to do our tag number 11. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up Design Space. All right, now that we're in Design Space, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select New Project, and then we're going to go to our Shapes menu, and we're going to select a square. So we're just going to unlock this square, and we're going to make this about 2 by 5, I think. And we're just going to put it in a good position just so we can use the position to help us with our lines. Now I'm just going to change the color here to blue so it's easier to work with. And then I'm going to grab two triangle shapes. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to put them on the corners here to create our tag shape. Okay, once I am happy with the position of this triangle, I think I like that better. I'm going to then just correct the position so that the tops are lined up. And I'm going to do that a few times. Just want to make sure that it's properly lined up. I'm just going to move it over a little bit. And once I'm happy with where it is, I'm going to duplicate this. You can duplicate by holding the Alt key, or you can go into the layers panel, and then I'm just going to move this on the other side of the tag, and I'm going to make sure that it's lined up and that its position is in the same spot. So then I'm going to select both of those triangle shapes, and I'm going to go to the combine and weld to make it one shape. And then I'm going to select the background square and the shape we just made, and we're going to press slice. And then that's going to give us a nice, beautiful tag. So once I have this tag, I'm going to duplicate this, and then I'm going to line them up as best as I can. So I'm just going to put this in the position 7 by 3. Just to make sure that it's right where I need it to be. That way I can play with the position and line up the other tag just next to it. So I can select both of those, go to the combine and weld. So then we have this really interesting shape. Next I'm going to grab a line shape, and then I'm going to just put it down the middle there, and that is going to be our score line. So this is going to be a fold. So I'm just making sure that the length and the height is just proper, and then that its position is in a good place, and I like how that looks. So I'm going to select all of that, and then I'm going to hit attach. Now I'm going to grab another square shape, and I'm just going to measure out a little bit along the tag. It's going to be a little booklet thing, and I'm just going to change the color so it's easier to see on the blue. Just going to make it longer, then change the color. And I like how that sits. So then I'm going to grab another score line, and I'm going to score it right down the center. Then I'm going to select both those shapes, and I'm going to align that horizontally. And then I'm going to select them both, and then I'm going to attach. So once that's done, we're going to hit Make It. We're going to save the project, and then we're going to cut it out on our beige cardstock, and I will see you over at the demo table. All right, now that we're at the demo table, I'm looking at the tag and I'm not sure that I really want to have the top of the tag anymore. So I've decided that I'm just going to cut it off. I'm just going to make this into a little booklet tag, and I don't need the other pieces that I'm slicing off. Now, you can keep yours if you want, that's fine, but I'm making an executive decision and I don't really want them anymore. So I'm just going to set that off to the side, and then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink everything around the side, and I do this for all my tags. So I'm just going to fast forward this part really quick. So once I've done that, I'm going to take my little angel ephemera here that I have cut out, and I'm just going to align it on the tag so it's set down really well, and then I'm just going to add some glue to the back. I'm using my glitter art glue that I love to use. And then I'm just going to adhere it to the little tag. Is properly glued down, I'm just going to take the scissors and trim off the pieces that I don't need. And once that's done, I am just going to grab the little dauber thing I have for the ink, and I'm just going to ink around the sides, and I'm sorry if I'm doing this off screen. So I'm going to do it on either side of the ephemera that we had cut off. So that gives us a nice little booklet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that piece of paper we cut out, and I'm just going to put it in the middle there. So what I'm going to need to do is either glue it down or staple it, and we're going to do that now. So I'm just going to align it the way I want it, and then I'm just going to slip it inside of the stapler, and then I'm just going to give it a staple right on the seam there. And then it's nice and stapled inside, and then we can use it now for decoration. So what you see here is a whole bunch of ephemera that I had cut out, and I'm just going to go and arrange them. I put about 3 pieces of ephemera per page. You don't have to glue the ephemera down. You can use the pages inside to write little booklets, but I just wanted to have it a bit of a visual and just see all the really cool ephemeras in my tag. So I'm going to fast forward this bit a little bit, and then you can watch as I glue down all the pieces of ephemera to each page. All right, now that the booklet is done, we're going to have a little flip through. As you see, I wrote "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" on the beginning there, and then I added bits of ephemera all through the pages. And then on the back side, you can write something else if you want. You don't have to. And that's everything for tag number 11. So that is the last tag for the upper portion of our advent calendar. And we're just going to slip this in to our belly band here. And then that's it. This section is finished. So I hope you had a lot of fun making this 11th tag with me. And tomorrow we will be back for our Advent celebration for tag number 12. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and happy crafting.